And what am I going to... I'm just telling them the whole
He's
experience.
making fun of the video, people.
Oh.
Look who's with me again today. And he's going to tell you about the pageant because a couple people have asked. So how was the experience?
Well, my daughter, I was totally amazed because it's outside of the box for her. She doesn't like to stand up and be looked at and all that stuff.
She's not a social butterfly, is she?
She is with a group, but she's not really, she just has her group of friends, you know what I'm saying? But she makes friends pretty easily. I mean, she's pretty well liked, I think. And then, but when she started out, she didn't really think much of it. But then when she got in there and started meeting the girls that she typically would never ever associated with, and then when she got in there, so it started associating with them. She really had a lot of fun with them. Her stage presence was unbelievable. I mean, she looked like she was 9 foot tall. She was just gorgeous. Her dress she had was beautiful. Everybody, actually, I was in the back with them because I had to walk on stage, had a 3-piece suit, and had to speak and everything. So when I was back there with them, all the guys are going out for Mr. St. Joe. They're like, Paige, don't even be nervous. You got this in the bag. So, of course, she kind of got big-headed about it. She's like, oh, my gosh, everybody thinks I'm going to get this thing, so maybe I am. So under that aspect of it, when she did not win, she was disappointed. But most importantly, the only girl that she doesn't care for, that she didn't want to win, of course, was the one that won.
She did make the top 5 finalists.
Top 5 finalists. So I'm sure there's pictures for like St. Joseph High School, you know, in there where you could actually get online or something and find them. If not, I'm gonna see if I get Stacy some so you guys can see what she looks like. She's a beautiful girl. But she made it easy for us. At the end of the thing, when it's all said and done, of course everybody went to one room like a cafeteria, and all the girls were in there mingling. And the girl that won had like 20 people around her, and Paige had like 120 people around her. So, you know, that kind of went to speak on her personality and how well she's liked.
She had a big
routine
routine section, huh?
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, they said that the lady that put it on, which is Lainey Howard, she won Miss St. Joe, won Miss Blastoime, won Miss Michigan, won a bunch of other stuff. She's a model, that's what she does. So, obviously, she's got some background in this whole thing. She said that was the loudest cheering section she's ever seen at any pageant ever. So that says a lot, too. So that was cool.
And tell them about the whole judge ratio thing and why.
Yeah. My daughter's got brown hair, just regular brown hair. And once she went to do an interview with the judges, there were 2 male judges and 1 female judge. And when she comes home, she goes, well, I guess I'm not going to win. And I go, come on, don't be like that before it starts. She goes, well, always if there's 2 men judges and 1 woman judge, a blonde wins the competition. And if there's 2 women judges and there's a man judge, then usually it's not a blonde. And we went back through the years of just the years we knew, which is about 5 years. And it was dead nut bullets. That was 100% true in every single case. So
guys that gravitated toward blondes, apparently.
Apparently. I mean, they just, I think they just think, Barbie doll is what they're, the queen's supposed to look like. And they see that tall, blonde, long-haired. I'm thinking they're just, there you go, that's your queen. But even their answers were, they were just strung out and stumbled over their tongue during answering the question.
What kinds of questions did they ask?
Well, one question was, my daughter's question was, if you could relive any moment in the past, what would it be? And then the one other girl was, if you could be a flower, what flower would you be and why?
No, that's a stupid one.
I know it.
What was your daughter's answer?
My daughter's answer was, she would relive her 5th grade, 5th grade graduation. Because, when you leave 5th grade, you go into junior high. Well, we ended up renting her a limousine. Okay, so her and 10 of her best...
Who rents a limousine for their kid's 5th grade graduation?
I do. I got her the Hummer limo for the senior night for her last home volleyball game. We got her but I know the guy.
Yeah.
So he ended up giving it to me for a little bit of nothing, but... yeah, and
Paige is an only child, just like me.
But also we had... I didn't tell you about that?
No.
Yeah, I had the... okay, so that was... Hers was... Okay, let me finish the first thing. Is that she would relive the 5th grade graduation because she got a limo, picked her up at school with all of her 10 of her best buddies, and they just drove around having a blast, singing and dancing to Snoop Dogg. That was basically what she said. And then the other girls were just kind of like, and then and her stage, like I said, her stage presence was just incredible. I was blown away.
Nice.
But for her senior night for volleyball, this is the seniors' last home game. So last time they'll play in front of their home crowd, they all got together, dressed up for school, and at the end of school, they were picked up by this big stretch Hummer limo, which is actually on my phone. I'll show you that in a second. And it was pouring down rain. Unfortunately, the weather didn't cooperate. As cold as can be. Picked them up, drove them around for an hour or so, and then took them over to Santinello's, which is an Italian place in Stevensville. Dropped them off. Ralphie, that owns Santinello's, he has an entire place shut down for them. They walk in, they have a fireplace going, have all the foods already set up, so they have...
They shut down the whole restaurant for the girls?
Shut down the whole thing.
Wow.
Had it all set up for them, walked in, everything taken care of, then got up, jumped back in the limo, and then took them up to the schools so they could play the last game. And then my only agreement with them is that make sure that, they win tonight. Then, of course,
they didn't win tonight.
No, they won.
Did they win?
Oh, yeah, they won that night. Oh. Yeah, they had Niles, and they whooped on them. But what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. My daughter's like, and she had no idea. She didn't know it was no one knew who got this limo. They got an invitation at school saying, be at the parking lot this time for special treat. Oh. So they got that given to them at school from the administration. So they didn't know what the heck was going on. But, of course, when they show up and there's a guy standing outside, a limo rider out there standing with a sign saying, St. Joe Volleyball girls, this is yours. And then they took off. So it was pretty cool. A lot of fun.
Okay, I gotta go. The Humpers yelling now. So say goodbye.
See ya.
Maybe I'll have them in a vlog again sometime because they all are curious about because they've heard me talk about you.
All right. I'll keep you guys posted.
Bye.